That's fun. I think we can flip it. Huh. Is this flipped on air? And is this all flipped?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, that's fun.
Well, we'll just ask people, was the logo the right way? And then we'll know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Ibis hissed.
I guess it's... Trying something new. Oh, I should probably get in place.
Can they hear us?
Not until we switch over to the source. If they can, well, hello. You should be able to, because it's only displaying an image. Well, they might.
Okay, now wait. Now I need to go to here.
They might be able to hear us because of the microphone.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, here we go.
And then, oh, hey, we're trying something new. Did it work? Anyways, welcome to Side Dish.
I hear you guys in the background.
Yeah, we thought that might be the case. We'll figure that out. Trying something new with OBS, which is a studio thing. Anyways, trying to be a little fancy and you might have just want us being weirdos.
They could totally hear it.
Yeah. Tonight we're gonna make a zucchini side dish. Typically, you probably want to make this in the summer, like I said in the description, when you have an overabundance of zucchini, because you plant 2 plants and you think, oh, not one plant's not enough zucchini, and then you realize when you're swimming in zucchini that you have too much zucchini. So it's zucchini with sun-dried tomatoes, bacon, and fried onions, or crispy onions. We are going to crisp our own onions. Go watch that video for how to do that. Basically, I've got them soaking in the milk. Here's our dredge. I've got a pan already getting to medium because we're going to do some bacon. But I'm going to move all of these into here. And I'm going to dredge the hell out of them.
How many onions? Is that one onion?
It's one onion, one medium
That's
onion.
a lot.
Yeah. First of all, it's my pop's birthday today. He's 68, so I want to wish my dad happy birthday. If you're watching, if not, well, you know, I'll talk to you later. That's the fit for that. We got snow here in Reno and Sparks this week, and more in some places, less in others. But I think I'd say what are we close to a foot, like in our area, total combined.
Total combined, yes.
Yeah. So
like quite a bit the first night, and then like 4 inches, and then like 2 more inches. So yeah.
I think I was right about that. So I also have oil for these going. It's at 350, and I'm just again. I'm gonna toss these real quick.
Why milk?
I don't know. That it probably helps with the flavor and dredging. But that's watch this video. We explain. I think we explain all of that.
That's just how it's done, people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna separate
I like
these
the
up.
finger method better. That seems more effective.
Yeah, but it's
And messy and fantastic.
I don't want to be messy.
We also had Jessica, our sister-in-law, had a birthday.
Yeah, she designed the logo that was backwards that you saw. Was it backwards?
No, it wasn't backwards. It was right side.
Okay, so that's interesting because on the screen we saw it backwards. So glad to hear that that's the case.
Oh, you know what, honey, that I didn't recognize is, yes, this is backwards. What I'm looking at is backwards from our actual kitchen, which explains why I sometimes have such a hard time tracking.
You should just look at me instead of the screen.
Yeah, exactly. And I've thought that to myself before, but it didn't obviously stick for very long.
Let's see. What did I've been working from home, so it didn't affect me as much. But Amy got a day off, 2 days off.
2 days off and 2 delayed starts. I got a weekend in the middle of my week. It was pretty fantastic.
Yeah. If you could get a weekend in the middle of your week, you should do that. So.
Well, but I was trying to do a really great training with some of our staff, and it went so well on Tuesday, and then it all got kind of blown up. But,
if you don't know, Amy is a school teacher. Well, she was a school teacher. Now she's a learning strategist, correct?
Right now, I'm a language and literacy specialist, or maybe it's a literacy and language coach. No, sorry, LLC. Oh, who knows? I'm still a teacher.
Yeah.
A teacher, always a teacher.
Yeah.
I will still call kids out for their bullshit in grocery stores.
True, that happens a lot. I'm just putting this on here so that.
Could you move your Dr. Pepper so we can see better what's happening?
No, you don't need to see this part. Watch the other video. You'll see what's happening. Jeez, this is old hat for those people who have seen
This is what you're doing, man.
Whoops, got a straight runaway onion. So then the rest of we'll run off of there. We only need half a cup of this. But we're gonna make chicken breasts for dinner, so we'll throw them on there. Why not? They're crunchy and they're delicious. And so
I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be super yummy.
Yeah. If I only had some sort of device that wasn't oversized to be able to.
You do have a little spider.
I sure do, but I gotta.
Let's not dirty yet another thing.
Well, I'm gonna have to dirty it anyway.
Oh well, then why aren't you using it?
I don't know, because you said use my fingers.
Teddy got here a bit late. Could you start over?
Listen, man. This time, start time hasn't stopped or changed. And I don't know. What are we on? I don't know. 8 months now, 9 months, 10 months, something like that. So.
Oh, I got my vaccine today. My first vaccine.
Oh yeah, and I got mine last week. So
So we are on the path to. The end of this. Let's hope.
So yeah, got a lot going on. I'm sure.
What else? What else was going on?
Okay, I'm just gonna start frying this while we're.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm also before I do that, let me wash my hands. I'm gonna start the bacon. So I'm gonna do 2 things at once.
That sounds good. Oh, sorry, honey. I'm not looking at you.
That's fine. Everybody don't want to look. Everybody don't want to look at me.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. I don't know how to speak. So I've got this on. I'm going to use 4 pieces of bacon. Now, we discovered that you can get bacon that has no sugar, because bacon needs sugar. Not even in the brine. Or Kiri. If you're doing like maple, maybe that's different. But
so we discovered that when we were doing Whole30, but I really like it. Oh, you're not going to cut it up first?
Oh yeah.
It's probably it is easier to cut it up when it's harder. That probably wasn't the right thing. Cook.
I don't know.
What are you looking up? We don't have a fan up there.
Yeah, well, the reason I was looking up is because I wanted to tell these fine people. Is we've got a vent on here on the microwave, but when you turn it on, all it does is literally just vent out right here. It doesn't go out outside or anything. So it's not at all.
And we've lived here a year and a half and just recently discovered that.
I mean, it does get it out of your face and stuff, but
yeah,
it's not really used.
And put it all over the cabinet.
And it's really, really bacon. All right. So I've got a lot going on right now. Let's see if I can do it. All right. Bacon.
Denise is not with us tonight because she's with her family because her parents are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary today.
So, happy 50th anniversary to Rick and Judy Madole.
Which is awesome.
Yes. Now remember, only 3 minutes on that, and then.
Oh, I like today's episode. This is very very active.
Yeah, I'm not standing around like some schmo. So it's 4 pieces of bacon. We're gonna once it comes out, we're gonna slice it up into bite-sized bits, and then we're going to reserve that to the side. Whoop.
Yeah, so there is some comments about there is a grease trap in the fan, which should be cleaned.
Pretty often, more often than you do. We lived in our house for 12 years. We went through. We had a microwave in there. Well, no, took out an old oven that didn't had a.
It had a microwave attached.
Yeah, it was really bizarre.
So crazy.
And then when we got the new stove, we didn't put in a microwave on the top. We actually didn't do anything with it right away. And then I put a hood in, and it had that. And that hood, I probably only replaced it one time in the entire time we lived there.
The filter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just,
Yeah.
you're going to.
Oh my God. John's obsessive about it. His goes in the dishwasher every other week.
That seems excessive.
That seems too much.
What are you worried about? Catching on fire, you big weirdo?
How much bacon do you cook?
A lot.
I know you. You don't cook that much.
What am I doing? That's fine. So the first, we definitely
What
want
does it mean, Oswald, before it starts dropping back down onto your stove? Ideally, no Oswald.
I don't know what Oswald is.
Eddie. I don't know it either.
I'm washing these. I'm just going to wash these really quickly. So.
Unlike a pan, there is no benefit to a well-seasoned filter. That was good, John.
It is true. Let's see what else is happening in our circle of things. I built some new workbenches in the garage, and I built a miter saw station, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna make corbels
So,
with your new bandsaw and our jigsaw, and it's gonna be awesome.
yeah.
I think my sewing skills are going to impress with this project.
Because you can.
Because I know how to make something run and turn a corner.
Oh, right. That's right. So I got a 9-inch tabletop bandsaw for my birthday from Amy this year. So since it's only 4 pieces of bacon, I'm going to just do this and then just put it right there.
Okay.
So
Good plan.
this is pretty much done. You could drain, if you don't want as much, excuse me, bacon fat in here, you could probably drain it. I'm going to let that one go just teeny tiny. And then we'll put the next batch of this in here.
So tell them what it's good. Tell them what John and Adriana do with their bacony paper.
Oh yeah,
bacony kitchen paper.
They use it to start their fire outside.
Which is genius.
All of a sudden, I have a frog in my throat, so I better have something to drink. Let me just mix this up a little bit. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Is that on me or is that over there now?
I'm doing pretty well, actually, right now. Now it's close up on you, and
Ooh.
we're all watching you drink.
All right.
I've been quilting.
Yeah, we've been kind of taking advantage of the time to be able to do stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get the garage done and more stuff done in it, and then we can do some projects. All right. So those are washed.
I did not cover our patio furniture with the covers that I bought before the snow hit, so that was not good.
Yeah. So now we have to wait for them to dry out, and then you can put it
because
on.
otherwise we're gonna get grossness.
Yeah. All right. So these are medium. I'm going to go medium large on these. What you need.
I think the one on
You don't need that one.
that's like that would be a typical medium in my opinion.
Yeah. So You need 3 mediums, but we're gonna go with what we got. I'm gonna take the ends off because nobody wants that, but the worms.
Oh yeah, the worms are gonna delight in that.
And they want this too. And then it says to quarter it, slice it and first into rounds, and then quarter it. That's so inefficient to me. So we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we were gonna. We thought about making elote and churros tonight, but that was one of Denise's requests, and so we didn't want to do it without her here. So preview for maybe a future episode. So okay. So now that's quartered. And then we're just going to cut them as you would cut like a round. Not a round as in, around the outside. Okay. This is pretty easy. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. So that's pretty good. Makes things a little easier. Now you don't have to make your own Krispies, but we're doing it because we're fancy.
John says we were all vaccinated. Can we come over for churro night?
Maybe.
We have to wait until my mom gets vaccinated.
Yeah, that's once that happens, and then we can kind of go back to normal. Kind of. We just tell everybody, better than it is, but we're getting there. Like I said, I get my second shot on the 10th, so that's awesome, and I'm super stoked about that because
Danny's with us tonight.
Danny, what are you doing this evening? Are you with Pops? Are you you guys see him or what? Oh, hello. Sorry, I got smoking oil, so I'm trying to work quickly as it would be.
Yes, he's at Dad's.
Oh, okay. Well,
what are you having?
I bet you it's some
birthday dinner.
Some sort of meat product.
Well, yeah.
Beef, probably, or.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. So we got about a foot total, right? Probably the most we got was about 6 inches, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Billy, who lives 2 miles from us in the neighborhood where we used to live, got almost no snow.
Yeah, that neighborhood
So
is
weird.
like in a dead zone, I think, because when
we don't get as much snow in Sparks as they do in Reno.
No, but we got a lot of snow here because I think we're more north, and when the northern valleys seem to get a lot more snow too.
Yeah.
So I think we're sort of a byproduct of that. I need to let this oil come back up. But so the next thing is we've add that, cook, remove the bacon, and add to
In the bacon fat?
Yeah. I'm doing it. Waste not, want not. You got all
the flavor right there.
You got all this good protein, so you might as well. Now this looks like this is going to reduce down. It looks like a lot of zucchini now. Now again, this is also too much, but who cares? The other thing, I'll tell you what, this recipe has sun-dried tomatoes in it, and they're underrated. If you don't use sun-dried tomatoes, they're so good. We do. I need to push it.
It's so loud in here right now.
Yeah. So. What's going on?
The flavor country zucchini.
We cannot. That is not. We can't. Say it. Welcome to Taste City. You want the wrath of Guy Fieri on me? No, nobody wants that. I can't be locked up in the Flavor Town jails for very long. I got priors, man. I can't have them coming after me. So, like, what a weird. First of all, shout out.
Flavor Town is copyrighted?
I don't know, probably. I mean,
okay. Shout out to
Guy Fieri, though. So during the fires in California and all this stuff, he does a ton of outreach with his restaurants out of Santa Rosa. And so, you can give him crap because of his crazy TV personality. but he does a lot of good for his community, and so you know,
He's a good guy.
as we all should.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from the people in the chat, you're kind of preaching to the choir, but it's cool, man. You
All
do
right,
it.
I need
You do you.
I need a fork. Are you tracking, or did I just?
Nope, you are totally off camera. I don't want to go over there. It's messy over there.
Well,
This
too
part
bad.
of the kitchen is neat and tidy.
What do I need? Half cup of sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, so yeah, let's do this first. I need to know how much I got, but drain a good amount of the oil off of this.
Yeah, also, but don't dump that oil. Like, use it for other things.
Oh, it's so good when you're using it for.
Like pasta sauces.
Yeah.
So good. Salad dressing? Probably be great in salad dressing.
So
Why are you making a face?
because I'm not very smart right now.
Wow.
Because I literally put it on the board instead of putting it here to measure.
I thought you were cutting it.
Yeah, I am going to eventually. I want to.
I was gonna call you out, but then I felt like
Yeah.
you're kind of thinking I was having a tip with you today, but I wasn't. And so I didn't want that to add to it.
Yeah. Well, we all make mistakes.
Sometimes,
All right.
the stars don't align. That looks great.
Perfect. Now, when we put the cheese in here,
It actually doesn't look great. It looks totally disgusting. But it's gonna be so yummy.
all I'm doing
That's
is
not a good looking thing.
it's not, but they're
Looks
so
like-
they're so packed in flavor. They're just so delicious. Oh, speaking of, I'll show you.
Oh wait! Oh my God! What are you doing?
I'm looking for my.
Probably should turn on the light. No.
Now that darkness, my tomatoes I dehydrated.
Oh, I know where they are.
Where are they?
By your face. No, down, right there.
No?
Yeah, I can.
So look, I made my own. I grew little cherry tomatoes this year, and then I kept them in the dehydrator for what seemed like an ungodly amount of time. But I've done this in the past where if you don't get the moisture out of them, and yes, they sound a little hard, but they're not packed in oil to take some of that moisture out. So when you want to use,
But if you don't get them that hard, then
right.
they'll mold.
So, these are releasing some good liquid. So that's what we want to see. Let's finish these off.
There's a lot of oohing going on.
Let's see. My movie recommendation of the week is the Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie from Guy Ritchie that came out in probably more years than I'd like to think it did in terms of the time. But it's very good. I think it gets better on subsequent viewings.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
So I think that if you don't like it the first time, I think you'll watch it again. It's camp, but it's great. It's like old retro camp of the movie. I like it.
That man is so good looking.
They're all good looking. I've decided. Though that Army Hammer, he's had some bad press lately. Now,
No, really?
yeah. Well, it's a long story, and but basically,
I'm gonna look it up on my phone.
one of his girlfriends or a girlfriend leaked a lot of private DM messages from Instagram in which that's only his side of the conversation, which is never trustworthy on anything if they're only going to shut up.
And not fair.
No, but what you can surmise is that it was a very intense BDSM relationship, and there were some interesting things said. Let's just put it that way.
That's not the one I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about I'm talking
Henry Cavill.
Yes.
Listen, he is
oh my
very
God,
good
that man
looking.
is so handsome.
But like I said, Doug's pick of the
And
week.
he's so
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. If you have Doug Flicks, you can watch it on there.
that guy's really like a tall, big guy.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Yeah, and very good looking. That's why he's Superman.
Yeah.
So, if you think he's good, usually he has his shirt off in The Man of Steel, and it's impressive.
Yeah.
He's a muscular dude.
I've been watching Sabrina.
Oh yeah, that was a thing you have been watching.
I like it.
I'm
I
just
like
getting
things about
everything
acting.
kind of ready because it kind of comes together fairly quickly.
Okay, so a half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes diced up and 4 slices of bacon.
Yes.
I don't like the bacon to sun-dried tomato ratio here, but
What are you talking about?
I think there should be more bacon.
Well, there's a lot of bacon here.
Not compared to the sun-dried tomatoes.
Well,
It's about 50. It's about half.
don't be one of those negative Nancy's who changes the recipe.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Okay. So we got a half cup of that. We're going to finish. But this goes, you just want to get this 5 to 8 minutes, which I think we've been going about 5 here. Because it's going to soften up. You know, I'll tell you what. Zucchini is one of those things that I love to grow because the plant is so cool and you can grow a lot of it.
It's really pretty.
And you get the flowers and everything because you get orange flowers on really green plant. And so it's really cool looking.
Good looking.
But it produces, so one plant can produce enough for a family for the whole summer. And depending on the variety, I mean, a lot of the variety, you're planting them early, not early, but I would say like the end of May, middle of May, depending on your climate. Probably later in like June-ish if you're in Alaska. But excuse me. But we haven't grown them in the last few years because we don't.
All we make is zucchini bread.
Yeah, not only, there's nothing wrong with that. We've made some real good zucchini bread, but it's good for you.
I like that. Adriana says sun-dried tomatoes are basically vegetarian bacon, and it's true. Like they add so much flavor and yumminess. Yeah, I can see that.
These fried onions add a lot of yumminess too. So that's why I'm excited about this. Like these are everything about what we're making here is. I mean, there's nothing other than the cheese in this. Well, sorry. Forgot about the bacon. But if you substitute bacon or fake bacon
or don't have the bacon at all,
or don't have the bacon at all, you'd be fine. You could probably add a different.
Is there anything with gluten?
Yes.
The flour.
The flour in there. But you could toss these in cornstarch probably and get a very similar effect. I don't know about that. They say, but it's like they use corn. Oh, well, they do use cornstarch with mostly with like breaded Asian cooking, like kung pao chicken. No, sorry, Jingle Chow's chicken. I got a tongue tie tonight. Ooh, I got through that. Do we have an open Parmesan or no?
Yeah.
Can you grab it really quickly? Or should I just open this?
No, I'll grab it.
I just need half a cup. I don't know if we have half a cup. That's
we have this.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, so what else do I recommend? Trying to think. Ooh, what did we?
What's the drawback of cornstarch?
Nothing really. It can be used as a thickener. Cornstarch is really basic. It's kind of like corn flour. I mean, that's really.
So you could use cornstarch probably on.
I think so. Yeah, and like you get, you're gonna get this. You might get a little puffier, but and it's a lot of cornstarch. Like this is 3 cups of flour to make sure you have enough to dredge everything. It's probably
Is it more expensive?
Cornstarch? I don't know. Maybe.
Than flour?
I don't know. I could buy it.
Shouldn't be.
I could buy it. Yeah. Well, maybe it's the process of getting it. If anybody knows that, how cornstarch is made.
Did you scrape your finger?
No, I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. All right. So these got to a point where the centers where the seeds are. They're the most vulnerable flesh. So they start to loosen.
I feel like you might be passing the point of no return here. You're might be entering into mushy.
No, we're good. We're good. Everything. So now everything's going in here. So we're going to.
How much moisture is down there though?
Down at the bottom?
Yeah.
Not very much at all.
Okay.
So, and then now we're going to add the sun-dried tomatoes first. Probably a better way to do that. But if there's
the way you're doing it.
If there's a weird way to do it, I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna do it for you. This is going to add a little bit more fat because of the little bit of oil that's in the tomatoes. But oh man,
Yeah,
it smells good. Even like just the zucchini itself smells good. So, all right, I'm going to turn this down because it's got most of everything just has to come together.
They got it.
I'm trying. Nope, that goes next, and I'm looking at when to add these. It doesn't say.
There. At the very end, when you take it off the heat, it does say.
Oh yeah, cheese and the crispy onions.
Yeah.
So that means we're only using half the cheese in here, but again.
In the hot pan.
In the hot pan, but again, don't use. I mean, if you want to make this vegan, use that weird vegan cheese. It's weird.
Don't do it.
Oh
Just
man.
don't add it.
You know, we could make ratatouille one night.
That's not a side dish.
Yeah, this isn't it?
No.
All right.
Here's what I know about Ratatouille. They made a movie called Ratatouille. That's
All right.
about it.
Sprinkle the bacon in.
Also, I think it's a main dish.
Oh well. Hey, I know I posted some calzones to the
Oh yeah.
to the old Instagram if you saw that, but I did it only because it was a cooking related thing. So adding that in, and now we're just like letting it all melt, or the cheese melt, and bloop, bloop, bloop. What's going to happen, and the good crunch you're going to get is you should get some good crunch from these. So
That's why the texture is going to be, I think.
fine, right or no?
Huh?
That's why I think the texture is going to be.
No, that's where I think the texture is going to be.
Yes. Sorry, I thought you said yeah. What?
No, sorry. You know how like people invest in wheels of Parmesan cheese?
They do.
Yeah.
Doesn't Lino Senior in Colorado do that? Andrew and Lino out in the world?
Really?
Oh, wow.
I don't know either.
It
I've never
seems like
owned
something
a
that
whole
Lino's dad, Lino Senior, would do. All right. So,
Whoa. Watch it, man.
okay, so what I want to do here is I actually want to see. I have not added
They say not to
Right.
don't because it's salty.
everything. Yeah, the cheese and the bacon have a little salt to them. So, it's pretty good. All right.
Pretty good
Oh yeah.
or really good?
I mean,
When it gets the onions,
whew.
is it going to take it over the top?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
I'm-
going on here?
It's hot. I got a little hot bit in the back of my throat.
Hot temperature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So once, let's add the red. Oh wait, once seasons. So
You could add some red pepper flakes to that. I bet it'd be real good.
it probably would be, but
Spice it up.
I'm gonna put a little bit extra in here. That's just the secret between you and I. All right. So I'm just gonna mix this in. I've got the heat turned off.
Okay, I wondered about that.
Any excess liquid will probably get soaked up by the onions a little bit, but and then we do that. I mean, again, the whole point of these things is that we do this in a half hour, 45 minutes while you're cooking the rest of your meal. These, even you can tell, I did these early. Like I cut the onion and I soaked them in the milk. That was all I did. The rest you saw on it. So you can do that a little, like in an hour, you can have, these crispy bits and this yummy meal. So I'm not going to keep eating it.
There's a little side talk about how a wheel of Parmesan is an investment, and then do you resell it when the prices go up? And Kim says it's like $1K to $3K.
It's like yellowtail and bluefin tuna, right? Like a bluefin tuna is thousands of dollars when they catch them per pound or something like that. It's crazy. So Let's have a little tasty here. Oh yeah, you still got. Oh man, that is real good.
Yeah.
Super hot, real good. Make sure.
You maybe shouldn't act like you're surprised when things work out on this show.
We're not professionals here. A lot of times we've never even made the recipe before.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, most people have tried the recipe before, but not this show.
No. It could.
Oh, I'm not following you, so get over there before you start talking again.
It could taste like crap. Who knows? Or it could be an utter catastrophe, like that. I like rice.
I just swore. Sorry.
I like hot pilaf, or no, hot pilaf, rice pilaf. What a failure that was! Man, that was. It haunts me to this day. Anyways, so you can do this. I think you can. We got the recipe. I'll copy and paste it. We did get it courtesy of Yellow Bliss Road. Amy found it on Pinterest. So,
It is good.
I mean, was it 5 ingredients, half hour any time? It's real good. It's going to go real good with a chicken breast too, with topped with crispy onions, maybe some bacon. I'm not going to lie to you. We will be here next week, as probably always.
Hopefully you will.
Yeah, hopefully you will. As we get back, well, this is a good time to mention this. We'll reevaluate things when we get back to normalcy.
Wait, what's happening? Something's changing?
Maybe.
You didn't tell me this.
Because if we get closer to being able to go to people's houses and do things and that,
fun.
a lot of that happens on the weekends. So maybe we'll do, maybe we'll move it or do something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
I think we should just have a live studio audience.
So on Saturdays, people have to come here, is what you're saying? Okay.
That's part of the reason why we bought this
Giant house?
silly house. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. Never mind that. Scratch all of what I just said.
So you should start
sorry.
making reservations now for the Ben Bookend guest.
Yeah,
room.
I was going to say
I was gonna
that.
call it a suite, but the bathroom's not technically attached.
Yeah. I would say also that if you have recipes you'd like us to make on this show, please email them to sidedish@gmail.com. I think that's it. If
Seemed
not,
like you're questioning.
yeah, I'll put it in the comments. But that way I can make something. We
German
got.
potato salad.
I'm not making German potato salad. It's
Why
hot
not?
and gross. We'll make it. We'll make it in the summer. We'll make it when we're in Portland at Ted's house, and he can help. He can help make it. He can stand here like he's on camera and just not say anything awkwardly, and just hand me things. So,
Okay, cool.
that's it. We did it.
Yep.
So we got a lot accomplished this week. I think we got some snow. We got to sleep in a couple of days maybe, and that's good. Find your medium. Find your happy place. Keep being positive this year. We're slowly getting closer to a normal life, and we'll be here next Saturday. We hope you will too. Remember, be kind, be loyal, and do something nice for somebody this week. And we'll see you next week. We love you. Good to hear.